Hi. So today I'm going to discuss one topic after analyzing lots of data that in the recent election, is there any manipulation happening in the vote? So specifically, I'll focus on Maharashtra 2024 Assembly elections and Bihar 2024 Assembly elections. I'll explain you while in the process, you can also understand why I picked up these two, why I am not picking up other election results to analyze, to keep it short. So what happened in Maharashtra Assembly elections 2024? So when election happened, so there are two ways this counting happened. One EVM counting and one more counting is postal ballot. So who are the people eligible for postal ballot? Conduct an election on the election day. So you need many people like school teacher, police officer, ASHA workers. Okay, maybe whoever working in the post office. Your many journalists. Okay, so we'll be covering. So they will vote uh, in the postal ballot. So and the remaining people, because they can't go and cast their vote on the polling day in the polling respective polling booths, so they will cast their vote through postal ballot. So we'll see that whether is there a difference between the EVM voting and the postal ballot trend wise. I'm telling this postal ballot number will be hardly 1%, 2% will be there, and the remaining 98% number will be there from the EVM. If you see in the Maharashtra Assembly elections 2024, so what is this chart showing? That in the postal ballot, Shiv Sena was leading in 29 seats, assembly seats. But actually, when the final results came, if you see EVM plus postal ballot, that time they're leading in 57. From BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party, 84 seats in postal ballot, they are leading. But here, EVM plus postal ballot, when it is coming, it is 132 seats. So the overall, if you see, total India was leading in 141 assembly segments in postal ballot. And the actual numbers is 234. Same for the UPA, if you see, it's 137 seats. UPA was leading in the postal ballot. And the final number, if you see, it is only 50. So we'll see much little bit more details. So now we see what is the percentage of vote they have got. We have seen how many seats, postal ballot, which party was leading, how many seats. So if you look at the postal ballot, so total NDA, they polled among postal ballot is 42.9%. And the total UPA, if you see, they polled 42.8%. And very interesting, if you see this number, I want to tell everyone that 5,30,225 people voted through postal ballot. So this is not a small number. Like when whoever taking samples in a state. So if you see 5 lakh to 6 lakhs number is a very huge number. So generally that number they reflect in the overall number. So very interesting if you see whoever is voting in the postal ballot, like 5 lakh 38,225 people, they are among them. The Ladli Behna's election was not there. Okay, it was a close election. But when the EVM came, if you see in EVM, close to 6 crore 40 lakhs 54,278 people have voted. There, if you see, it is a clean sweep 49.5 and 35.1. So, why is it the trend reversal or trend is different? Among postal ballot, if you see that it's looking tight elections among the five, like 38,000 people, and when it is EVM, it's going one side. So, we checked further investigation we have done that probably what the number is looking odd. So if you see, we have picked up the in past Maharashtra elections, five major elections. What happened in 2014 assembly elections? If you see in total Maharashtra, 5 crore 29 lakhs people have voted, and in 2019 Parliament, after almost 5 years or 4 years, 6 months, you can consider 5 crore 40 lakhs. So how many? What is the number increase? 11 lakhs people more. In between 19 Parliament to 19 Assembly, within 6 months when election is happening, 5 crore 40 is becoming 5 crore 51 lakhs. So the increase in voting is almost 11 lakhs. 2019 Assembly, 2024 Parliament, almost 4 years, 5 months, it will be there. So there 5 crore 51 has become 5 crore 71. So jump is 20 lakhs. When the 2024 and 2024 Assembly, the 5 to 6 months gap is there. This time, if you see, it has become 2024 6 crore 45 lakhs. When the jump was at 11, 11, 20, this time in the last 2024 assembly elections, 74 lakhs more people have voted. Is it okay? Is the I'm telling is the number trend is showing okay? Especially I'm telling you when that we are finding out that the population is stabilizing. That means population growth is less, and you have seen specifically in the Andhra Pradesh, it is not far away from the Maharashtra. There, Chandrababu Naidu, the CM declared that if you have a second baby, you will get incentive, money incentive. Population is falling. In such a scenario, how this number, what used to happen 11 lakhs, 11 lakhs, 20 lakhs, it is jumping to 74 lakhs. It is definitely a question mark. Now, we'll see also that, okay, how means in 2024 LS election, UPA did very well. Like out of 48 seats, if I'm not wrong, they won 31 seats. So, what was the whether UPA polled very bad with compared to 2024 and 2024 assembly elections between this? In 2024, if you see, UPA polled 2,50,000. So, to 2 crore 50,000. 2024 assembly, it is 2 crore 27,000. So, UPA lost 23 lakhs 12,567 people have voted. Okay. So, per assembly was, if you see, almost 8,000 votes they have lost. But look at the NDA. 2 crore 44 lakhs 52,000, it jumped to 3 crore 19 lakhs. Big jump. Okay. And the what is the total vote they are able to increase? 75 lakhs 15,000 within 5 months. 75 lakhs they are able to increase. And per assembly, if you see, this number is increasing 26,096. Huge number. So actually, if you see UPA lost 8,030, it is not that their jump is 8,030 or 10,000 or 12,000. It is not there. It's much bigger number. 26,096, almost 26,100. India is able to increase their absolute vote in every assembly. Now, why I picked up that this two Maharashtra and Bihar, this slide is the answer. So what I've observed that between two Haryana elections, Parliament Assembly, if you see how much the increase in voting, 6.2%. Jharkhand, between Parliament Assembly, what is the increase in voting? 3.5%. In Maharashtra, between Parliament Assembly, what is the increase in voting? 13%. New Delhi, if you see Parliament Assembly, what is the increase in voting? 6.1%. And in Bihar, if you see, it's 15.6%. Bihar, almost 65 lakhs people name was removed in SIR and still increase in percentage voting, it is 15.6 percentage. Okay. Now, you see, we have seen the number of Maharashtra. Now we'll see the number of Bihar also. So Bihar, if you see, like this elections, last assembly election, India swept. So is it like UPS losing their vote? And how much they're losing? So this is a slide I try to explain. So if you see 2020 assembly, UPA polled 1 crore 57 lakhs, more or less. And India polled 1 crore 57 lakhs. So the alliance scenario was different. That time, RLSP led by Upendra Kushwaha polled almost 7 lakhs 44,000. And LGP, Chirag Paswan led by polled 23 lakhs, 23, 3 lakhs 83,457, almost 24.7. Now, in 2024 Parliament, when you are coming, there if you see, this number, that time LGP RV came 28 and this one RNB put 2,53. So if you see between 2024, 20 Assembly and 24 Parliament, UPA is able to increase their vote. 1 crore 57 has become 1 crore 60, 1 crore 69 lakhs. So almost they're able to increase 9 plus 3, 12 lakhs they're able to increase. India also able to increase. And because two major party also, the alliance scenario got changed, the equation got changed, and that has contributed to the major. So 1 crore 57 has jumped to 2 crore 45, 4 lakhs 59,332. So here, how much increase is there? Almost here 4.5 lakhs, and here 3 lakh. Here, uh, so here 40, 44, 47, 47, 48 lakhs. They are able to increase the vote. And in 2025, if you see, when India swept very much, if you see this, the alliance scenario between 2024 and 25 more or less remains same, except IIP, one party is added who contested two seats. In one seat with the support and one seat, there was a friendly fight. So more or less alliance scenario was same. So in such a scenario, if you see one UPA vote share, 1 crore 16 lakhs jump to 1 crore 90 lakhs, almost 20,000, 21 lakhs, 20 to 21 lakhs. Please increase the vote. If you see this number also jump. Okay, so 2 crore 4 lakhs becoming 2 crore 23 lakhs. So that means almost 28, 29 lakhs they are able to jump. So here also jump happened 21, 28 lakhs to 21. Here also jump happened. But actually, if you see the total voting is very important. And in this election, if you see, Prashant Kishore also polled 16 lakhs. The Jan Suraj also polled 16 lakhs. Okay. So now if you see here also, if you see the what is the absolute voting got increased. So this is the number. If you see 2015 assembly, the last 5 elections, like Maharashtra, I have taken same here. 2015 assembly, 19 parliament, almost 4 years, 3.77 crores become 4 crores, jump is 23 lakhs. Then 19 parliament to 2020 assembly, 4 crores become 4.21 crores, almost 21 lakhs. Now 2020 assembly to 2024 parliament, 4.21 crores become 4.34, jump is 13 lakhs. And this time 4.31 crores between parliament to assembly, almost 1 year difference. 4.34 has become 5.02. The jump is 68 lakhs. So this is this normal? Like what the 23, 21, 13, this used to happen. And again, I'm telling you, everywhere, this is very important point. When population almost stabilized, it is not that our population is booming. It is not stabilized. The fertility rate is coming between 1.5 to 2.1, almost replace means our population is going to fall for sure. And I'm not telling. Chandrababu Naidu is telling, and everyone is telling. Hemant Biswa Sarma also telling the BJP CM of Assam that you get married in some where he was distributing the job cards after giving the job, get married, have 2 kids, have 2 kids. Everyone is telling. So again, we'll see the how is the postal ballot. This is the detailed postal ballot number, very important number. What I want to draw your attention in Bihar also. 1,77,526 people have casted their vote in postal ballot. It's small number. And if you see, this is the party was RGD was leading in 93 seats. Congress was leading in 34 seats in postal ballot. Male, CPI-ML was leading in 8 seats. CPIM in 3 seats. BIP in 3 seats. And if you see the overall number, if you summary, if you make it, so actually Bihar election 2025 is concerned, 10 election. But in postal ballot, where 1,77,000 people are voting, there the trend is very different. There UP is leading with 143 seats. Suppose in postal ballot is only considered, for the EVM you don't consider. So UPA is winning 143 seats, India is winning 94 seats, others are winning 6 seats. Vote share if you see, 44.6, 39 and 16. 44.6 and 39. That means almost 5.6% UPA is advantage. So this is the questions like postal ballot people are voting who, and when the EVM voting is happening, especially in these two states where we have seen a sudden jump in the absolute voting. If you see, it's not following the trend. It's going against the trend. But there will be some differences, definitely. I fully agree. But if you see 44.46, it's 38, and 39 become 46. And when you're telling, and here in this postal ballot, Jivika, Didis are involved, everyone is involved. So, so this number is definitely summed up. And if you see the seat wise, certain seats I'm taking, I'm going through very fast. If you see, there's a Ragapur number. In Ragapur, if you see the last 3 elections, if you see what is happening, 97, RJD is polling 97, 98,000. But this time, actually, Tejasvi Yadav polled huge, 20,000 more, 98,000 used to poll, that has jumped to 1,18,000. But what is the, again, the same factor is there. The 2 lakhs people used to vote in 2020 assembly, 2024, 2,05,000. Suddenly it jumped to 2,38,000. And because of that jump, if you see, though the vote of Tejasvi Yadav increased by 20,000, but BJP also came close. And finally, almost in 14,000 margin, Tejasvi Yadav is able to win. Take the Patna side. So here, if you see, it is the other election means what? It should happen. 98 will fall to 90,000. and 8,000 vote will come here. That is not happening. So people are not changing their vote, more or less. It is that the major jump is happening, and I don't know how this major jump is happening. Take the Patna Sahib, 2020 assembly, 79, 78, jump to 91. Okay. And here, if you see, 1 lakh 87, 1 lakh 93, 1 lakh 88, 2 lakh 11, it jumped to 2 lakh 35. So, so someone is polling 12,000 more vote. But what is happening? Still the margin. Okay, here also they are able to jump. It is not the 12,000 jump is coming. Here 12,000 is coming down. It's not happening because the base level, total voting is increasing in a massive level. Aurangabad state, very nice. If you see 2020 and 2025, because assembly to assembly are comparing, because BSP is a factor here in the assembly elections. So if you see BSP vote remains same, UPA is increasing 10,000 vote, still they're losing that seat because India is able to increase 67 to 87, 30,000. UPA is 10,000. So how they see almost 30,000 people are voting more. Okay. Here, assembly does not came down. If you see in parliament too, your assembly all was 84 and 80. They have pulled more or less simple. You see 1 lakh 63, 1 lakh 70, 1 lakh, how can it is jumping to 2 lakh? And that is changing everything. Like Baradi Assembly, it comes under tier parliament say. So if you see 71, 67, 71, 81, it jumped to 96 UPA vote. Still they lost because this jump is maybe your 15,000, but this jump is 19 to 1 lakh 7. So that means it is almost 17,000. So this jump is when jumping is 15,000, but this jump is also happening 17,000 because this vote 1 lakh 88, it's jumping to 2 lakh 28, then 40,000 votes are jumping. Okay. So with this number, if you see 77, 80 to 88, how much it can go? Maybe 2 lakhs, maybe 2 lakh 10,000. Still, it is jumping to 2 lakh 28,000. The example of Kishanganj, see the BJP India vote share. Here, so here, if you see in 2025, also BJP is contesting. It's not JDU. So if you see 50, 58, 60, 59, 62, it is falling. 62 suddenly becoming 76. More than 77, 76, 8, 75. If you see the total vote, so 1 lakh 95 becoming 2 lakh 27. So that means 27 plus almost 6, 4, 3 or 4. 30,000 is jumping. When 30,000 vote is jumping, India vote is jumping 14,000. So one side, we are talking that in this, and Kishanganj is a Bangladesh border area, huge Bangladesh people are coming. Okay. So this is the area that there is a complaint that Bangladesh infiltrations are happening. Here, in such a scenario, if you see, 30,000 vote is increasing and 14,000, when the absolute vote is increasing by almost 30,000, India vote is jumping 14,000. Is it okay? Is it normal? Come to Bajpatti, it is in Champaran site. If you see, the UP vote share 71, 70 is jumping to 95, but still they are losing. Still they are losing because that 1 lakh 70, 1 lakh 77, 1 lakh 83, what the voting used to happen, that has jumping to 1 lakh 83 to 2 lakh 20. That means 20 plus 17, 37,000 vote is jumping. So here almost the vote is jumping 77 to 95. So 18,000, but still you're losing the election. Take the example of Maharashtra, 2 seats I'm just taking. If you see, it is the Karja Jamkhed. This is the seat of Rohit Pawar. Take 2000, you see, here in this part, water is not available much. Okay. Rainfall is not happening. So here lots of migration is you are observing happening from the Pune side. You see, and it reflected a little bit. The 2019 assembly, almost 2,38,000 people have voted. It came down to 2,23,000. Okay. But now this time it jumped to 2,63,000. So here 2,90 to 19 parliament, if you see, almost 37,000 people have increased. And here, if you see, 23 to 63, almost 40,000 people have increased their vote. And these are all happening when population has stabilized, when migration is happening from this part. Okay. So if you see that Rohit Pawar vote from 135, it is not that to 24, it is 127. It is not much drop, but this 92 is jumping to 126. Take Brahmapuri, Vijayawada is contesting here. Take Parliament, 1 lakh 8,000 and 84,000. So comfortable lead. Here 8,000 and 16,000. 16 plus 8 is 24,000 lead. When it is coming, vote is jumping. 1 lakh, it is becoming 1 lakh 14. But this jumping is 84 to another 1 lakh. So cap is coming 14,000. So what we're feeling that how come this sudden jump of voting is happening? I think this we need to crack it. Okay. So if you ask me, and if you see, this is the interesting data. So how much the voting percentage increase is happening? You see, when Haryana, 6.2% increase is there. In the previous slide I have shown. So India vote share from parliament to assembly, it is falling. 46, it is falling to 39, 40, 6% drop. Jharkhand, when the parliament to assembly, vote is jumping 3.5%. It is falling 47 to 38. When in Maharashtra, voting is increasing by 13%. If you see, NDA vote is jumping. So that means what is there that people, generally the perception is there, and it's true that when Modi is in the parliament elections, because of Modi, you get some extra vote. But in Maharashtra, it's a reversal case. In Maharashtra, if you see, ND is polling much better in assembly elections. And it is because of Ladli Bahana scheme. That is the general perception. But when your postal ballot is happening, we're not able to see such a huge impact of Ladli Bahana. When more than 5 lakh, 7,000, more than 5 lakhs people are voting, we're not able to see. Look at New Delhi, 6.1%. When the jump is, what is accepted level? 54 is falling to 47. But when it is 15.6%, Bihar, it is jumping. And that is also, please remember, Bihar, we have SIR, we have 65 lakhs people have name got written, deducted. In such a scenario, if you see, almost the vote share is remaining same. 47.2 and 47.5, almost 0.7%. So this is the number. So that's why this 13 and 15% number, I feel it can't happen organically. So that's why I'm telling this is the ghost voter. So why is it happening? What can be the theory? So that I don't have any. That's why I'm not telling. But what I can suggest you that what you can check probably in the future elections, especially when Assam, West Bengal elections, even I feel the Pondicherry elections, there the opposition has to be very cautious. Okay, and this what is to be done that I'm going to explain in the next slides. So if you say this is 17A, 17A means this is the register of voter. This is the general form is there. So what is happening when you are coming for the voting? So the polling officers, they will check your ID card, and probably they will check the serial number note here. Okay, they will alter sign you. If you can't sign, you have to give a thumb impression, and then so that's why the record is being kept, and they'll put ink and you go for voting. So this is the 17A. Now think 2008 EVM machine was introduced. Before EVM machine, okay, this 17A is a very important document. So here you can understand like how many people have voted. Probably the epic number was written. Name is not written. Okay, so epic number wise you can understand like who are voting, everything you can get it. And this is now after EVM machine came, there is a 17C. What is 17C? That is the total number of votes which is totaled by electronic voting machines. So that means when the election is over, so from the EVM machines, you can get that what is the total number of votes casted. That number you can get it. So that is called 17C. So now, what is the potential loopholes I'm telling you? That suppose if you have observed that election commission will declare 10 o'clock, 10% people have voted till 10 o'clock. What does it mean? What this number is coming 10%, you need to understand. So from the 17A, where people are coming, signing in the register. So there, the 10 o'clock, if you see the total voter is 1,000. If in 10 o'clock in the register, you are getting 100 people have voted. So that's why your ECI is telling 10% people have voted. Now, but what the final number, what number we are getting, not from the register, not from the 17A. The final number, what the turnout number, what you are getting, how many people? Suppose election commission is telling 630 people have voted in polling booth. The number is come that they press the EVM machine, and from the EVM machines, you can see that this is the 630, the number is showing. They'll note it down. And you see, so that number, the polling agents, they note it down and they get form also. Okay. And 76, that's why for the polling agent is very important. What is missing now? That suppose people are coming in the register signing, going for voting. So this is the process happening. So what will happen? The 17, that means the registered final number. final count, and the EVM final count will match. But if there is a mismatch, so what should we do? There is no SOP. Okay, so there is no SOP. So what this you see 17A number, so this is very crucial, I think, in upcoming elections. I request the opposition parties, especially the polling agents, to check it. 17A and 17C. We need to both check it. So I think what should we focus? I think what is the major thing what I observed that in Bengal, if you see, so there is one thing in Bengal, the culture, political culture is different. So here, the Panchayat election also happens in the Simba. So in the when the Panchayat election also happening in Simba, the polling agents in the polling booths more or less remain same. But in outside Bengal or Tripura, what I'm seeing, the polling agents is not fixed. So they are opposition candidates. Based upon the candidate, they fix it on the last day. Okay, and so they are not getting trained what is to be done. So they understand they will get a polling voter list. They will ticket whoever coming and voting. So that is their job. And they finally they check what is the 17C number, sign it and go. And in the counting time, they will check that it is my polling booth number one. My 17C is telling 650 people have voted for 17C. When EVM counting happening, 650 is happening on. That is what checking. But what I feel that you see, suppose the election commission is telling or it is telling that 650 people have voted. How do you know it is 650? Is there any other source of information that will give you the number 650? The answer is no. Only if you are very alert in the counting center and you're cross checking with the 17A, then only you can understand, yes, 17A also 650, 17C also 650. It's absolutely no issue. People are coming, signing, you can understand. So the polling agent actually, what I request in this upcoming election, they have to check 17A number and 17C number. Okay. And if there is a mismatch, you find it, and the mismatch is significant. Suppose in 17A, suppose I'm telling you, it is 600 people are voting. 17A is showing, that means in the register, whoever signed, 600 people have voted. But in the EVM, it is showing, suppose 630, 625 people are voting. So what is happening? It is very much required that you make a protest, take a, take a signed document from the polling agent, and you see that whether is there any trend across everywhere is happening on. Okay. So this is what I request to all the opposition people that you see what happened in Bihar and Maharashtra. There is a abnormal growth of absolute voting, which the trend wise should not happen. Okay. How is it happening? I don't have any proof. So that's why I'm not commenting anything. But in the future, especially I'm telling you, West Bengal, Assam, and Pondicherry, if you look that please all the candidates please you make your polling agents declared now, and once the polling agent is declared, okay, train them what they should do. They should be extra alert that whoever coming for voting, they should put their name in the register. Okay, so ensure that that is happening, and the final register number, that is the 17A, and going the check it. If suppose it is X number or 600 number, check in the EVM when the pressing how whether number is matching or not. If that is matching, absolutely no issue. But if there is a mismatch, there can be issue. In the past, whatever election has happened, what is the issue? Election Commission is not giving the your wherever camera CCTV camera is there. From the CCTV camera, suppose in a booth, 630 people have voted. People are telling me if you give the CCTV camera and you count 630 people have voted, it is clear. But election commission is not giving that. Okay. And one more, what I'm telling you, many people I am seeing many report that why suddenly there is a jump in the last time voting percentage, there is a jump. Why is there is a jump in the voting percentage? So we need to understand that initially the voting percentage number is coming from the register, that is 17A. But the final number is coming in the 17C, okay, from the EVM. So if there is a jump between voting percentage jump, or there is a difference, there is like between 17 and 17C, if there is a difference, so the percentage of voting can jump. Okay. So what is happening? This is just a theory. Okay, I'm not telling what is happening, but this is the thing I think opposition should focus in the upcoming election and ensure that the doubt is getting cleared. And before leaving, if you see, I want to share this one interesting data. So, just I'm telling you, you can think. So, Maharashtra, if you see, there are only one assembly constituency. That is in Malegaon Central. India did not contest. Okay. And if you see the on an average, in every assembly, between parliament to assembly, almost 26,000 India is able to poll well. So this is the constituency, if you see, what in the last, if you say assembly elections, India polled 1450. And if I'm not wrong, in the parliament elections, 2024 parliament elections, India polled 5,000. Okay. So this is a highly Muslim dominated constituencies. And here India highest polled 5,000. But if you see, check 2024 results, you cannot find NDA. So NDA did not contest Malegaon Central assembly seats. So now you need to think why. Okay. So this is about what is my research regarding Bhojpuri. If you like it, please share with your friends, people. Okay. And if you like, please subscribe the channel. I'll try to bring much more analysis in this YouTube channel. Okay.